After Karina and I went to Ideal Nutrition to get our meals for the week, we went to our cousin Adrian's birthday at El Camino. It is definitely a Monday because this dog, he has not moved from here almost all day. Now you want to wake up, huh? You've been just sleeping. I wish I could be like you, but I've had to work all day. I just want to be like this guy on Monday and not do anything. And like him, and we're working. Great. I wish I had the life of this guy, but I don't. Every night between 9 and 10 p.m., I take these two crazy dogs out for a walk. And yes, every single time I have to take Osito down the stairs in my arms because he won't go if his mom does not go with him as well. But they are very happy. I'm able to take Bo and Osito out. They go to the bathroom. Then once we get back, I put them down for bed, and then we go to bed as well. Monday is finally in the books. This guy thinks that his balls are in here somewhere, which I really don't think so, dude. Okay. Time to take a shower. Get ready to go to bed because guess what? After Monday, there's Tuesday. Unfortunately. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I gotta work on Saturday, and then I gotta work on Sunday. Okay, well, see you guys later. If you followed my content in the past, you already know that I'm a huge believer in getting out in the early morning sunlight and really starting your day properly. Now this Tuesday, I had the opportunity to do that. I was actually able to ride my bike and really take that time to reflect on what happened the days before and then how I can use that to grow and be better as the week goes on. Now, I try to do this as much as I can, I also know that I'm very blessed because I do live in close proximity to my place of work, so I can either walk or ride my bike and really take that time to do what I need to so I can win throughout the entire week. But even if you have to get up a little bit earlier in the day, I promise this will change your life. Go outside, take in the early morning sunlight, walk around, get some exercise. It literally has changed my life, and I know for a fact it can do the same thing for you. So if you have any questions, just keep watching my content because as I go throughout every single week, I will do this many times because I do know that it helps you win, and I know it's going to help you win as well. So if you have any questions, reach out or continue watching the content. So another big part of my morning routine, along with going outside, working out, walking around, stretching, letting that morning sunlight get into my eyes. The second thing I always do is I use an app called Elevate. Now, Elevate, they curate different brain games for you on a day-to-day basis. I think this is like day 65 that I was doing. This is just one of those games that they had me complete that day. But what the goal is with Elevate is really just to help you stay sharp, build confidence, and boost productivity. Now, if you don't know much about my background, I grew up, riding motocross, playing football all the way through college, and then just doing some really dumb things that opened myself up to a lot of brain damage. Now, I don't feel like I really missed much or I'm missing a step today, but the best way to continue growing and to continue learning is always testing your mind, and that's what Elevate does for me. Now, their logo is up at the top. You can go to the Google Play Store, the iPhone store, and you'll be able to download it and use it. Again, I can't recommend it enough. If you're looking for a complete morning routine, there's no better than to going outside, starting properly, and then also training your mind to continue growing. It's just going to help you, and it's going to help you be better because I know it's done a lot for me as well. So like the last video, if you have questions, give me a call. If not, continue watching the content because I'll be going over this many more times. After my morning routine was complete, I attended a webinar that was put on by Sunvina. where they discussed their very advantageous Tesla solar program for all customers down here in Florida.
Taking the truck out tomorrow. Got a couple of clients to help.
Find a place that looks like this and de-stress during the day.
Hey, leave him alone. What have you guys been doing in there? Huh? Alright, so another day in the books at the office. Tons of work done, but headed back to the house now. I completely forgot that I took my bike. So I walked downstairs. I'm like, oh, great. I'm gonna leave early today. My wife was done early. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. And I go look for my car. I'm like, wait, the car's not down here. Look out back, no car. Look in the warehouse, and sure enough, there's my bike. So, which is actually good. I'm getting some exercise going home, but I really, I completely forgot. So here I am. I wonder how many alligators are in there. I don't know. Maybe not a lot. Probably so polluted. I don't know. They have some alligator signs out here, and I don't know if they're gonna be living in there. Osito, what are you doing sitting at the table? Hey, Osito. What's he doing in there? He's sitting down at the table.
That's funny. How far am I away?
What do you think you're doing?
For the third time.
Alright, good morning. It's Wednesday now, the 30th. Going to Colombia next week. I'm actually helping out a buddy with my truck here in a little bit. I think meeting him there at 1 o'clock. But for right now, I'm here at the office, gonna get some protein, get my morning routine going.
So once I put the protein in my cup, I then head to my office and I mix in some creatine. Now this is literally the only thing that I eat during the day. First and foremost, I'm trying to have my body run in a calorie deficit so I'm not gaining weight as I work. But second, I'm really worried about my mind and my computing powers. So as soon as I start eating food, my memory, my processing speed, it all goes down the drain. So I'm doing this to curb that. And once my full morning routine is done, I then head to my truck and head off to a community in Boca Raton. What I do when I get there is I start looking at my truck and explaining exactly how I use it to help clients. Now, if this sounds like something you need help with, give me a call. I'm more than happy to help you as well.
Alright, so here's my truck. I have it actually parked in Vistazo here in Boca Raton. I'm just putting out this video because I will be in it helping today and tomorrow. So if you do need anything, give me a call, 305-744-2510. Here's the name of my consulting company, KJ Courier. We are here in Boca Raton. So if you do need something, the truck is ready. As you can imagine, it's all very nice outside of just being too close to branches, which, you know, if you are close to branches and you still need some help, you know, I do, as you can imagine, I do many other things as well. Here's my website, phone number, AI, anything you need. I do a lot of different stuff. So yeah, let me know if I can help. Again, if we do live somewhere where there are some trees, I am not opposed to going and helping you out wherever you are. As you can imagine, you see here, if we got to fit into a tight place, we'll be able to do that as well. No big deal.
After helping some neighbors in Vistazo, I actually took my truck and drove out west. I headed to West Boca to meet one of my clients in an old storage unit that he owned. He wanted me to haul some junk back to his property in St. Andrews, which is also in Boca Raton. But once he finally got there, he realized that he forgot his keys. It's not like he forgot his keys at his house in Boca. He forgot his keys at one of his properties in New York. So I actually really had to turn around and go home. Wasn't too upset. This is a very good client of mine, so we'll help him next time.
It's called brain games. I do them every single morning. It just goes through different skills that you probably, not probably, we definitely all learned in high school. But then there's things like memory and retention, and it really just fires me up. Like I had my creatine already, having a little bit of energy before I have to go do to help a guy with a job down the road. But I just do this every single morning because it keeps me sharp, and it just goes over like skills. Like this one right here is going to be memory, then maybe next one will be math, the next one will be reading, the next one will be writing, the next one will be vocabulary, and it just kind of has like a different cycle every single morning of different games to keep your brain sharp.
After the morning routine, I finished up my Elevate session and headed to the truck to go help one of my friends in the construction business. I was a little bit taken back because the construction business down here in Florida right now is really slow, so you really wasn't looking for his call, but I was open and able to help. Now I met his team at site around 9 a.m. We worked until about 12:30, then headed to site number 2 to drop everything off. I had to go back to site 1 to pick up some things before going back to the office, so I got there around 2 p.m., which was good because I had to finish up some work before the end of the day. Now these next couple clips really just show the job, show the scenery, so if you need help, give us a call.
It's Thursday, had a good day, helped out a client. Now I'm getting in my dirty car that I accidentally left outside last night after I just washed it, and now it looks like it's been in a rainstorm and a bird shit on my window. And Jesus, dude, oh my God. Yeah, now I am finally heading home. It's been a long one, but the week is coming to an end. Hey, get that out of your mouth. Get that out. Hey, Osito, get that out of your mouth. Give me that back. Fine, eat it. No one's gonna get sick, not me. Thursday night at 8:30, taking these two crazy dogs out.
Happy Friday to everybody. Now, this week was very, very long, but very fruitful, and thanks so much for being along the journey with me. Now, this Friday was not much different than any other day. I was able to get to the office around 7:30. Then I was able to complete my morning routine, which consisted of protein, creatine, a little bit of coffee. Then I handled my Elevate brain games. Once I was done with that, I was able to take a walk out back, checked out the lake, looked at the new construction, which is going to help out some of the new tenants moving in. All really awesome to see. But overall, I just feel really blessed for where I am in my life. and I'm able to do the things that I do on a day-to-day basis. So if you have any questions or you've seen the videos and the content and you need some help, please reach out. My website is 247employee.com. My phone number's all over it. Plus there's links through all my social media that you can book a consultation so we can help you out as well.
All right, so finally leaving. It's about 6:18. The reason why I got out of there a little bit earlier than I wanted, I was still working on the video, is because my mother-in-law, before she left, she was telling me that my wife wanted to go out to dinner and we needed to be there by 6:30. So now I'm gonna sprint home and I'm gonna pick her up and we're gonna go get something to eat. Even though I have to work the rest of the weekend, you know, it is Friday night, so maybe it was a good thing that I didn't stay there as late as I was expecting to do, because I have to be there back in the morning bright and early. So give me a little time to eat, relax, and then yeah, you guys will we'll catch up tomorrow as I'm doing some more stuff. And you know, really Saturday mornings are more of an insurance day where I really go through my pipeline and see the different clients I have and see the ones that still need help, and make sure I can give them my full attention when during the week I can still, you know, field phone calls and help people out, especially when it comes to insurance. But I really try to designate my entire Saturday to ensure that I can make phone calls and help as many people as I can when it comes to insurance. So I completely forgot these glasses when I went to the office there. I was actually there doing some insurance work, some follow-ups, giving some people some calls, and also met with a new agent that I'm training to help out with the business and different things that I do. So sorry about that. I really should have had it on camera and been able to put this out in the video I'm going to be doing. It should be dropping on Monday. It's kind of more like a weekend recap, and I'll be doing it every single Monday from now on. But like I said, I completely forgot these things, and Mr. Bo was with me at the office, weren't you, buddy? You weren't too happy about it, though. You're a good boy. But I am actually cooking some homemade plantain chips. They're gonna be awesome. Got a couple more to do. But yeah, like I said, I'm sorry I didn't get to record that stuff, but I will put some some context in my video and just really talk about what I was doing while I didn't have my glasses with me. But yeah. So enjoy the weekend, and I'll be talking to you guys again next week. Talk to you soon.
To wrap up the weekend, my wife and I headed to the mall to grab a couple items before we went to Colombia on Wednesday. Next, we went to our favorite restaurant, which is Maggie McFly's, and watched the first preseason football game. To finish it all off, we hung out with our dogs at the house and got ready for Sunday. Now, like I said, we will be traveling to Colombia next week, so stay tuned because next week's video will be very, very entertaining.